Welcome yet to another beautiful session of the Room Podcast with me, your host, Leo Chisanga, and today I'm joined by fellow students who I will be asking questions. Today I'm joined by
Sakaumba,
Alfred, Mpande,
Beenzu, Milimo.
All right. So in today's session of the podcast, I'll be asking them just pretty much simple questions. So Mr. Sakaumba, tell us, where were you born?
I was born in Lusaka. Yeah, that is far back in 20. Yeah.
He doesn't want to mention the age. All right, you were born in Lusaka.
Yeah.
born in Lusaka, Chilenje Clinic to be precise.
Born in Lusaka, Kanyama Site and Service Clinic.
Right. So the next question is, where did you do your primary school from? Which school?
All right. I did my primary school in Southern Province. I started grade 1 and grade 2 I did at Macha Primary School. Then I went to Kauva, where I did my grade 3 up to grade 7. Then from there, that's when I went to Jembo Secondary School, where I did my secondary.
Okay. I've been moving around. Yeah, from different primary schools, like 4. So at first I was at Kindu, where I did my grade 1 and grade 2. Went to Palavana Primary, I did my grade 3. Then I went to Lady Diana B, where I did my grade 4 up to 6. Then I moved to Lady Diana A, did my grade 7. Went to Woodlands A, where I did my grade 8. And then back to Palavana, where I did my grade 9. So basically that's my primary school background.
Okay, my primary school background is a bit complicated. So, my primary school, I went to 9 schools. I did most of my primary 9 schools, and then the last school that I really quite remember, was Twashuka, and then that's why I did my grade 6 and grade 7, and then went to secondary, Lusaka Boys, and then I finished my grade 12 from Mwembeshi Secondary.
Secondary school?
Secondary school, I was at Parklands, that's in Chisanga. And then in grade 11, I went to Chifubu Secondary School in Ndola. That's where I did my grade 11 and 12.
Secondary, I did at Jembo Secondary School. Yeah, from grade 8 up to grade 12. Yeah.
Question will be based on you being students of the University of Zambia and medical students to be precise. Last week, you had your white coat ceremony. I want to know, how was the experience for you like?
All right. For me, it was really, really good. Yeah, actually, I enjoyed as we were being welcomed in the School of Medicine. Yeah, it was very nice. They encouraged us. They gave us a lot of crews in which you can handle the pressure and able to manage in the School of Medicine. As you know, it's very bulky. Yeah, but we're able to be given some hints and clues on how to handle that one. Otherwise, it was really nice for me. Yeah.
How was the white coat ceremony for you?
Okay, for me, the experience was overwhelming. I loved the part where they were more like encouraging us, because they said if they can do it, then why can't we? And they also encouraged us the part of engaging in group studies, because like medicine, like my friend alluded, medicine is bulky. So you can't survive on your own. So you need to associate with a group. Yeah, basically that's how my experience was. Nice.
White coat experience.
For the white coat experience, what I really loved the most was the award giving. I was really inspired by those guys that were given awards, because it really takes a lot for you to be at the top, especially in such a competitive country, and to be specific, the highest university where we have the most, I would rather say, intelligent people. So for you to be at the top of the class, it means that you really worked hard. So that really encouraged me. And then the other part is that it also encouraged me on the stories that the mentors were telling us on how they made it through med school.
So this your training is of course 6 years. So I'd like to know what you want to do after the 6 years. Would you go and do your masters? Would you sit back or work first? I'd like to know what you do after your graduation.
All right. As for me, depending on the opportunities that I'll have, if I have good opportunities, I would really want to further in my studies, like to do masters. To specify in the certain field. Immediately after graduation, because again, if you overstay, Yeah, sometimes you might, I think I'm just fine, let me just end from what I've studied, but I would really want to further in my studies.
Talking of medical specialties, which one would you like to venture into being?
Yeah, I think I have to go to uh, optician, yeah, or dentist.
Okay.
For me, when I complete my studies, I'd like to further my studies, but basically I just want to be that guy, where they just call you for postmortems, it's where you work, you get paid. That's the thing that I want to do.
Forensics.
Yeah,
Oh.
forensics.
For me, first things first, after I graduate, I would want to get married first thing. First thing is marriage. And then second thing, I think after my graduation, I wouldn't advance there and then. I would prefer working as a general doctor, as a general surgeon, and then also as a lecturer. But as years go on, I would want to advance. But once I advance, I wouldn't want to come back to the hospital. I would rather stay in the education faculties.
Where your medical training is concerned at the University of Zambia, I would like to know if you would advise, people out there to come and do their medical training from the University of Zambia.
Well, what I would say is that they shouldn't come. Okay, for those that want to study medicine at the University of Zambia, it's not for the weak. It's for those that are strong, not in terms of the head, but for those that are strong emotionally, and those that are also strong, I would say mentally, because it's not about how much data you can store, but it's how mentally strong you are and how emotionally strong you are. Because whatever you do, the lecturers always tell you that you can't make it, you can't do it. But here we are anyway.
Okay, yeah, don't come. Yes, but if you can come. But just be prepared for war. Yes, it's more like a battlefield, like in a game of chess, where the odds are just favorable to everyone. It's 50-50. So if the school gains, you lose. If you gain, you qualify. So it's just a matter of you persevering through and just having resilience to do what you want to do. Yeah, you can do it.
All right. As for me, it depends. But basically, also depending on your emotional strength. If you are weak, then I would advise you can just go quit you or maybe other school. Otherwise, if you really want to do it and you're passionate about it, you're strong mentally and emotionally, yeah, then you can. Yeah, it's manageable. Of course, you find some challenges there and then, but yeah, at least you have to overcome them. Yeah, also you find that maybe some lecturers will say one or two things trying to discourage you. You want to make it, but if there are some people who did it or who made it, meaning you also can do it. Otherwise, that's what I would encourage.
All right, so you are all in your second year of training, of course, out of the 6-year program. I would like to know how your experience has been like this year. Give it a rating out of 10.
For me, I would say it has been rough. Somewhere it's 5, 6, somewhere there. Yeah.
4.
I'd give it a 2.
So we've come to the end of today's Room Podcast, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you join us next time. I've been your host, Lewis Sanga.